Truthers, welcome to a emergency broadcast. Breaking news, as you just saw, this is going all over X that Ghislaine Maxwell is reportedly ready to start dropping names, ready to start naming clients. So we're about to get into this. Uh, I'm going to show you this article from the Daily Mail. Ghislaine Maxwell faces do or die moment in court as U.S. government seeks to block a retrial bid. Maxwell faces a critical do or die moment tomorrow when the U.S. government seeks to block her bid for a retrial. Prince Andrew's close friend Maxwell, 63, who is serving 20 years for child sex offenses, has appealed to the U.S. Supreme Court in the hope it will either throw out her conviction or order a retrial. But tomorrow, lawyers for the U.S. government will argue her appeal is meritless. Last week, it was revealed the FBI has dropped any investigations into Prince Andrew, accused by the late Virginia Giuffre of underage sex charges he has denied, and many other men connected to the Jeffrey Epstein case. It was also reported that Donald Trump promised to release the full Epstein client list had been dropped, with officials saying there is no client list. In response, Elon Musk wrote on X, then what is Ghislaine Maxwell in prison for? Well, is said to be just but hopeful about tomorrow's hearing. Last night, a source said this is a critical moment, a do or die moment. Ghislaine believes she Maxwell has requested to the Trump administration for an appeal. In a letter last month, Solicitor General John Sayer requested more time to consider Maxwell's request. She is the only Epstein associate serving time in prison for their role in the late pedophile sick network. Her lawyers and family are yet to appeal directly to the president, but former Trump friend and attorney Alan Dershowitz told the Daily Mail that he would be right to consider it. He believes the disgraced socialite's excessive 20-year sentence should be commuted for her immediate release and then a pardon. Certainly, she would get a commutation. The sentence was way, way, way in excess of anything she was alleged to have done. She was in part a victim of Epstein. The fact that Epstein died made her a primary target and caused an excessive sentence to her. Some executive clemency is very much warranted in her case. Whoa. Yeah, that was other things that I told you guys last Tuesday that this conversation was going to come up. That before this year's over, we're going to see Ghislaine Maxwell pardoned. And it's in the air. They're in discussions. She's in communication with Trump. Daily Mail said Alan Dershowitz, former Epstein attorney, who is friends with Trump, according to that article from the Daily Mail, saying it's in Trump's best interest. Yeah, a lot of stuff going around now on Twitter. Ghislaine Maxwell didn't kill herself. Ghislaine Maxwell is willing to speak in front of U.S. Congress about the Epstein files. Daily Mail. Ghislaine Maxwell is sitting in prison. I'm sure she remembered who she got the underage kids for. Why not ask her or pull it out of her? Protect Ghislaine Maxwell at all costs. Jeffrey Epstein's accomplice, Ghislaine Maxwell, is ready to reveal truth. The pedophile client list, say insiders. So why are Republicans blocking her? Yeah, it's not a good look, guys. Here we go. Here we go. You need to see this. This is crazy. This is yeah, so that was something I was hearing was he was actually about to walk. They were about to release him again when he died. His life expired when he, sorry YouTube, I don't care if you monetize me or not, committed suicide. Guys, this story is getting crazier and crazier. I, I just, see that was the crazier thing was, let me get it. get this video from our live stream from Friday night. Is it ready? Here you go. I gotta rewind that.
Well, firstly, I'd like to say that they say that it was girls are being trafficked to other men. There were no other men there apart from, I met Michael Bay, the movie producer. I met him in New Mexico. I also met scientists. Otherwise, we were all being trafficked to Epstein. I didn't witness any girls being trafficked to any other men. And I was around these people for 3 months.
Wait, hold. Being trafficked to Epstein. So Epstein was the client? So there's that. In that same live stream, we show Owen Short's conversation with Robert Barnes. And Owen pitches his theory that what if Maxwell's the boss? What if she's the one who brought Epstein into this blackmailing operation? Epstein wasn't only pimping out, but was being pimped too. Which probably tells me Ghislaine's father, Robert Maxwell, founder of Maxwell House Coffee, don't buy that shit, and was not only founder of Maxwell House Coffee, had his own media company, was MI6, Mossad, KGB. He may have had ties with everybody. This story is nuts. It's a total cover up. That's why Trump is probably telling us to let it go, because Maxwell's about to walk. That's how crazy this might even get. Is Maxwell may not even share any names. If she does, if she starts dropping names, then we need to start prosecuting. We need to see warrants, arrests. But more than likely, we will still not find out who the clients really are. And she's going to walk. She's walking. Ghislaine Maxwell is about to leave prison, folks. So that is our Truth or Odyssey breaking news update. I also want to apologize about how the live stream ended on Rumble. I think the fact that Pizzagate was in the title of the live stream triggered some bells and whistles within the deep state. The algorithms picked it up because even the live stream on YouTube and on Facebook had the title was Remember Pizzagate. Says it in the thumbnail, Remember Pizzagate. And when I tried to show the video of Owen Schroyer, and the link, it's still as when they were constantly changing their URLs to try to beat the censorship. Mad Max World. And I was having difficulties trying to get it to share on the screen so you guys could watch the video for yourselves about a school in Connecticut using pizza toppings as code for sexual acts. And so I'm in the studio and I click the button to share that tab so you guys can watch it on the screen. And so this menu option pops up and show me all the tabs I have open to share with you. And I would click on the top one, which was the last tab I was on, which is what I was wanting to show you. And it starts moving by itself. My mouse arrow is not on at all. So I click the top option again. Click again. So I clicked again and quickly, as fast as I could, clicked the button and was telling me it was sharing the screen. So I left to go relieve myself while you guys would finish the stream with that content. I come back and I'm watching it, the rest of that video, because I knew I would be back in time before it was over. I was going to wrap up our live stream, and I didn't have to end the share. I'm like, how'd that happen? So to the viewers on Rumble and Locals about how that stream ended, I apologize. That was not my intention. But I do believe I have got the deep state's attention. I am on high alert. Saying this right now, I am not suicidal. So if they tell you I have taken my life, and they'll probably try to use the fact that my father passed away in March and will come up with some fake excuse that I am having issues dealing with his passing, which I'm still trying to get over it, but I'm not suicidal because that's not what my dad would wanted. Christ came that I might have life and have it more abundantly. Just know that this program, along with We Are Change, Gray Grease, David Knight, we are asking the questions. We are going to rock the boat. Something is rotten in the state of Denmark, folks. And I do not like this at all. This has been a breaking news update by the Truther Odyssey. I am the Truth Talker, Jacob Eggers, where we seek the truth in a world full of disinformation and indoctrination. I am signing off. Good night.